All right, guys. So I'll quickly show you guys how to catch spikes, multiple spikes. All right, with this very powerful strategy that I use, and it's working for me. These indicators are crazy, guys. Really crazy. All right, but you know me, I always emphasize the need for you to understand price action is very important, because before I even get to where I am using indicators to confirm what price action is saying to me, or what price action has told me, I have already, checked the market on the higher time frame to know what is going on, and trust me, guys, you can't miss this. If you are depending on indicators alone, you're getting it wrong. All right, if you're taking signals from anyone who is always depending on indicators alone, the both of you are getting it wrong. Okay, so that's why I hear people who tell me they pay for signals and they still blow up their accounts and all of that. I laugh at that, because trust me, guys, a lot of persons who are giving signals out there, a lot of persons who are trading are just doing it based on what indicators are saying, and I really don't bank on that, because I know the need for price action. Every single trader, every single profitable trader knows what price action is, and they of course they use price action for their trading, right? So even those who use other strategies, all right, they still know, still have a basic knowledge of price action, right? So it's very important for you to learn price action. Get someone around you, get someone online, get any mentor, anybody that can mentor you. All right, make sure that you enroll in mentorship programs online and all of that, so that you can be able to learn. If you have someone close to you, fine, that's still better. All right, so you learn price action and understand how it works. All right, so as I was saying, um I'll quickly show you guys how I take this trade using these indicators and to decide my entries. But before then, what I do first is go to the higher time frame, the 4 hours time frame, or the daily time frame, to know the market direction. All right, for boom, what you want to be seeing is series of higher highs and higher lows, and higher highs and higher lows, a lot of them. All right, that tells you that the market is heading to the upside. And if this happens on the time frame like the daily time frame, that means over time this market has been moving on an uptrend. Okay, so at that point you want to be looking for buying opportunities. And where do you do that? On your support area. Okay, once the price at your support area, that's when you look to buy. Okay, for crash you want to be selling, and you want to be selling at your resistance area. So once price at your resistance area, you want to be selling. Okay, but for this market right now, we are buying, we are long in the market, because the market was actually on an uptrend, and of course this is boom 1000, and we want to be catching spikes. Okay, if you want to be catching spikes on crash, you want to be selling, but for boom you want to be buying. So every boom pair, every boom asset, boom 1300, 500, whatever boom you are trading, you want to be catching spikes, you want to be buying, and you want to be buying at your support area. Okay, so price action will help you decide your support. Your key support is the one you find on your daily time frame, or maybe your 4 hours time frame, or even higher time frames. Okay, and price action will help you identify these areas, and then these are areas on your chart where price usually reverse from. Okay, these are areas on your chart where price usually reverse from. So you want to see price at that area, and for you to be sure that price is at that area, you want to make sure that you look at it on all the time frames, possibly down to 5 minutes. But I feel like 5 minutes is not as significant, except for very volatile assets like VIX 75, like VIX 51s, and all of those ones that are very fast. Of course, for I don't really consider it for boom 300, but boom 300 is a very very volatile market also. So you look down from the 4 hours time frame, from the daily time frame rather, to even as low as 15 minutes time frame, and make sure that price is actually at your support area. Okay, how do you tell the support area? You want to identify your support or resistance area by connecting. You can use horizontal lines to do this. You can use Fibonacci levels. You can use whatever tool you use to decide your support and resistance. All right, horizontal line is just very simple to use. So For beginners, you can use horizontal lines and connect the highs and the lows that are at the same area. Okay, if you do this on a higher time frame, you need to connect the ones that are very obvious. All right, you just place the line on the ones that are very obvious and look back, can backtest to see if price usually respects that area. All right, what I mean by that is, if price comes to that area, does it always reverse? Does it always reverse from that area? If you see like 5 to 6 reversals at that same area, then you are good. That's if you are doing this on the higher time frame, like the daily time frame or the 4 hours time frame. Okay, this is me practically teaching you guys price action. Okay, so all right, you do the same for resistance, for support, right? For resistance, you pick the highs. For support, you pick the lows. All right, once price comes to that low, to that point, it will reverse from that point, except otherwise. Of course, this is forex. It's either it's 50-50, either it goes right or goes wrong, right? So if it doesn't reverse at that point, you'll be looking to sell the market. If you see candles that tell you to sell, right? If you see bearish candles, if you see bearish moves, all right, but it's usually advised to sell on a downtrend and to buy on an uptrend. Okay, so for boom 1000, boom 300, boom 500, whatever boom you're trading, you want to be buying at your support. But once price that you support, the next thing you want to be looking out for is the candlesticks. You want to be seeing some bullish candles. All right, you want to be seeing some bullish candles. You want to make sure that you've seen bullish moves. All right, at that point you can now go to your lower time frame. Let me show you guys what I did on the 4 hours time frame. Okay, the 1 hour time frame, you can see this is my horizontal line at this level, and my you can see my trend line is at this point. All right, and then why I took this trade was after this long spike. Of course, this is the 1 hour time frame, so you really see this as a spike. Let's go to the 1 minute time frame. All right, so you see this move, it got to this level, to my horizontal line, which represents my resistance, and then it retested this trend line. All right, of course I missed that particular moment where it retested the trend line. I would have entered right there. All right, of course this is where I entered the trade. You can see my entry, you can see the buy lines, you can see the blue dotted lines. All right, okay, so after that retest, price had moved a little, and then guys, me and my VIPs, we bought from this level, and then look at the spike, guys. If you look at the lower time frame, you see all of that are multiple spikes. All right, multiple spikes. So these are very many candles compared to what you see on the 4 hours time frame, or the H1, yeah, the 1 hour time frame. You can see this is just one candle. This is why I ask you guys to always go back to lower time frames to see that price is actually at your support, because you might be looking at price on the higher time frame and you see just one candle that is far from your support, or maybe one candle close to your support, and you think price is still at your support. But if you go to lower time frame, you see way too many candles. Like on the 1 minute time frame, you've seen, guys, here you've seen a whole lot of candles. All right, and these are multiple spikes, and this is it, guys. This is where we took the trade from. All right, so when all of those price action conditions are met, what you want to do next is come to your lower time frame, like the 1 minute, to confirm using your indicators, because trust me, guys, the more confidence you have in this game, the more chances of winning, right? So indicators are very important too at this point, right? So I'll show you guys the indicator settings, but before then, let me show you how it works. All right, you can see price, you can see the moving averages here, the blue lines here. You can see it converge at level 10 here. All right, and then what happened was a spike. All right, and then multiple spikes followed, right? So once you see these candles, you see this once you see the moving averages here converge at this area. All right, look at it, look at this example. Of course, I'll keep back testing, show you guys how it works. You see at this point, you see this is it at this level. The next thing what happened was a spike. You can see multiple spikes, of course. All right, let me show you guys another example. it converged around this level, and then there was this long spike, and then what followed was this other multiple spikes. All right, if you keep going, you keep seeing it. All right, this is another one. It converged at this level. All right, and there was a spike. There was a spike, guys. It was a spike. All right, so this works if you follow these principles very correctly. Okay, trust me, this works a lot. My VIPs are winning. Let me show you guys. I'm going to this is our free group. I'm going to drop the link to this group on the description of this video, so you can I'm going to drop it in the description of this video so you can join us and see what we have here. It's a very beautiful thing we have here, right? You can just join us and make sure that you'll be a part. All right, don't just join us and inspect. Trust me, guys, you don't want to just join us and just sit around. You want to be a part of this. We make profits every single day. There's no day that passes without the VIPs winning. All right, we win every single day. Trust me, guys, there's no day we don't win. Okay, I don't want to bore you up with all of this, but trust me, the VIPs are winning every single day, and it makes a whole lot of sense, guys. So it makes a whole lot of sense. All right, so Forex is real. People are making a lot of money. I am a living testimony. My VIPs are winning. All right, and their testimonies too. You can see this is someone who made a lot of profits. All right, and as long as they win, trust me, guys, it makes me happy. All right, so I'll go ahead and show you guys the indicator settings, but before then, guys, I want to play with you guys. Please continue subscribing to my channel, continue dropping good reviews. I see a lot of them and I like them. They motivate me to do more. All right, continue giving thumbs up to my videos. Please like this video, and watch to the end to get value, guys. So let me go ahead and show you guys the indicator settings right now. These are just the 5 indicators we're going to be using: relative strength index, envelopes, moving average. All right, the moving averages, they have let me show you guys. Okay, let me start by showing you the relative strength index, because that's the first indicator you're going to be adding. All right, so add period 7, apply to close, levels 90, 10, 70, 30. All right, you can describe them whatever you want, but I don't really care about that. So 90, 10, 70, 30 are the levels. Just click done when you're done with that, and then that will appear automatically on your indicator window 1. And then the next thing I want to do is add your envelope, period 100, shift 0, deviation is 0.618. all right, method is simple, apply to close, levels don't really matter, so you don't need that. And then upper band and lower band, you can see the colors I used. I chose red to represent the area of my chart where I said is my sell area, and then the green to represent where I say is my buy area. Okay, so once I see my moving averages converge at the green area, the green line, I want to be buying. All right, but before then, price action conditions are met, remember. All right, and then once the moving averages converges at the upper band, which is the red area, the red line, okay, I want to be selling. But it's always to catch spikes on boom, you want to be buying. So you don't sell to catch spikes, you only sell to just scalp and get a few candlesticks and get out of the market. All right, so you're done with this. You just click done, and then go ahead to add your moving average. The first one is period 7. Next, shift 0, method exponential, apply to close, don't need levels, style. You can use any color of your choice. I chose blue because I want it to be very visible on my screen. So you can choose any other color that you like that will be visible on your screen. You just click done, and for every other moving average, all right, you just change the period only and leave every other thing to be the same. All right, period 21 for the second one, you click done. Use the previous settings for the other ones. And then the third one, period 50, shift is 0, method is exponential, apply to close, you don't need levels, you can just use the same color, whatever color you want to use. All right, and then click done, and you are good. Trust me, guys, this strategy is perfect. It works for me, it works for my VIP. Some persons in my VIP group who are yet to join my mentorship, of course, a lot of them have already enrolled in the mentorship program, and they are doing very fine. They are making a lot of profit for themselves on their own. I advise everyone to learn price action. Get anyone to teach you, guys. Get anyone around you to teach you. Anybody you trust knows this very, very well, because you can't give what you don't have, right? So make sure you learn from the best. All right, my VIPs are learning already. Some of them, a lot of them actually, are learning and they are doing well for themselves. All right, so make sure this works for you. Practice this strategy. Do it, of course, on your demo. Make sure it works. All right, make sure it works. Make sure it works before you apply to your live and make a lot of money for yourself, guys. Make a whole lot of money for yourself. This is a recent spike. This just happened. A lot of more spikes will be caused before I leave this market. All right, so make sure you win, guys. I want you guys to win. Chat me up if you have any challenges. I'm there. I'm here to guide you. All right, I'm here to guide you. Hit me up if you want to join my mentorship program. If you want to join my VIP, just hit me up, guys. It's very affordable. I want to keep this as affordable as possible because I want to help as many people as possible. All right, so make sure you follow all the principles, guys, and make good profit for yourself.